Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet Earth. Today, this little video is for our gratitude and forgiveness retreat that's coming up, our last retreat of the year. And Russell has been doing them for a very long time, and I've started joining him recently as we've been working with these subjects for, 40 years or so. And we never stop learning. These are big subjects. Gratitude and forgiveness. And so today I wanted to work a little bit with you about some of the what would I call them, characteristics of forgiveness, or some of the qualities that I feel in my time of learning to forgive are almost like a requirement for me to learn to forgive myself. And that for me is the first forgiveness, because I somehow have a way of hurting another, or saying the wrong thing, or doing a wrong action, or wishing I had done it better than I did it, almost on a daily basis. And it's remarkable how often we wish we'd done it better. Or hopefully you don't have to feel this very often, but that sense of, oh God, what I did was it was unforgivable. How could I have done that? And yet we do it. And we human beings, we make these mistakes all the time. And there's times when I actually feel ashamed of my behavior. But that's when I love this term that I learned long ago, a delicate shame. So it's not the kind of shame, I lit up, I became aware of the fact that I'd done something wrong. It was hurtful to myself or another. But it's not the kind of shame that's so difficult that I never come back out from that. I hide away in a corner. No, it's a delicate shame, because I wake up to it. I see what I've done. And that amount of shame allows me to learn, oh, I've done that before. I know that about myself. What can I learn? How can I really learn best when I'm in a field of love, when I'm in a secure, safe place, where I'm in a warm-hearted sense of being received. And so that's the first thing I do for myself. I bring my hands to my chest. I feel the warmth of my own hand. And I begin to let myself know that even that is lovable. Even that can be received and learned. And I can be kind to the one who did that. She does know better, often. But somehow these patterns, these hurts, and when we hurt another, we also hurt ourselves. And the hurts are real, and they seem really silly sometimes, but they're real. So how can I find this kind of care that, if I was really, really lucky to have a most incredible grandmother, and she really gave me unconditional love, and I tried to really get in her face, and I did crazy things to her, and no matter what I did, I would turn to her as a young girl and I'd look, is she gonna get mad at this? And she would just go, she would just love me no matter what. And that's, I think, really, she really was an amazing human being. But we have all that capacity to have that amazing love for ourselves, to be kind to the one who does these silly and yes, hurtful things, who reacts, who's angry, who's mean-spirited, I mean, for goodness sakes, we have the same amount of capacity to love as we do to hate. And don't most of these mean things come from a place of hurt and pain, or sense of ego that has to be always winning? And how can we even love those parts? And so this is my work, learning to find a place for all the parts of me, no matter how ragged or unpleasant or ugly they may seem at the time. They all want a seat at the table. And their best way of healing is to enter into an atmosphere of warmth, of care, of listening, and of kindness, so that they can unpeel those layers in themselves. And we can live in harmony in here and in freedom with awareness. So I invite you to join us with the love, with the care, with the security that we can provide and that you can learn to provide for yourself. Until we meet again, I look forward to this, and I'll keep working on myself, and I look forward to seeing you there. Take good care.